All right, I'm back to my dry fire area on the top of my pool in my backyard, and that deer season XP looked like a promotion, but it was not. They are not a sponsor. That was a real deer, and it was a complete coincidence. But today we're going after how far can I shoot? How far can a beginner shoot without a spotter? And learning only from video, only from dry firing. I did go out and finally buy a real laser rangefinder, a Vortex Viper HD, and it's absolutely spectacular. It goes out to about, as long as I'll never need to go, well beyond 1,000 yards. We're doing 4 tests on my Tikka T3X as a beginner. The first test is cold start. Not confirming zero, not doing anything. I'm going out at 540 yards and 640 yards and cold starting at only 2 shots. And how well the rifle does. The second is 740 yards. That'd be my maximum I've ever shot. In fact, today 540 is the maximum I've ever shot. 640 is by far would be the maximum, and 740 would be another maximum. The question is, can I do this without a spotter? Can I do this without a pro? Can I do this without lessons? Can I use just video, just dry firing, and just studying Ryan Kleckner, Phil Vallejo, and others? The third test was recoil management. And what were the issues that came up there? I did have some issues on windage. I did have some issues on the MOA adjustments. The fourth test is transitioning from 540 yards to 640 yards as quickly as I can. And the biggest, man, that was a bear for me. I just had a brain lapse, and I just couldn't get it to work for me. So a spotter probably would have helped for sure there and said, relax, and this is what I want you to do. And I just kept going, and it finally worked out great. The first test is a cold start at 540 and 640 yards. Target. And try and keep it on. I'm going to try and keep it on target by holding it down here. See if this works. I think I hit it. Let me check. Yeah, I did hit. I cannot believe I hit it. First time. That's 540 yards. A cold rifle, first shot. I can see where I hit it. Wow. All right, that's cool. Just blown away I hit that first one. I just cannot believe I hit it. I'm hoping that second camera got it. Okay, this one is another 140 yards, or another 100 yards. 640. It's clean too, it's not near the woods. It's right in the open field. So I'll try and do the same thing and see if I can hold it down. Got it. I cannot believe it. 640 yards. No problem, no spotter at all. I don't think I bet I can go out to 750. Adding 100 yards with windage is going to be a lot more difficult. Okay, so I'm back. I went up 1 click, so that's a quarter. That's another hit. It's another hit, almost in exactly the same spot. Okay, see if I can get 2 in a row. Even though I hit the target here, I was about 5 to 7 inches low, and Ryan Kleckner, a good spotter, Phil Vallejo, would have seen that and told me to adjust up, probably as much as 3/4 of an MOA, maybe as much as a full MOA to get me back center mass. But I just kept going because I was hearing steel, not paying attention to the details. So from now on, I'm going to practice this in dry fire. And I'll show you how at the end of this video. Yep, I hit it again. Awesome. 2 in a row, that's good. All right, I'm happy. 740 yards, you can do it without a spotter. Wasn't as ideal. Took me a little bit longer to dial in, but I'm happy. 740 yards.
No, I didn't need a spotter, but those 3 dots at the bottom of that target would have been dead center mass if I had a spotter or I paid more attention through my reticle after the shot was made.
All right, I got 2 shout outs. The first is this piece of gear is in spectacular, just a spectacular. It's like a museum piece, a precision piece. It is absolutely spectacular. And I have to say that I think this is the reason why I'm able to shoot, not because I have any skill. I really don't think I have very much skill in this at all, but I think it's because the gear is so spectacular. The Vortex HD Razor 3-18X and the Tikka T3X Tactical A1 combo plus this Sam S dead air on the front is absolutely spectacular. I've just had so much fortunate experiences with this gear so far, and I've only shot it 4 times.
The next challenge is back to 640 yards, 2 in a row as quickly as I can, working on recoil management.
I'm just gonna go to the right edge. Yep. There's 1. Two. Awesome. That's pretty quick for me. At 640 yards, 2 of them. I was right on the edge, the outside edge, to attribute for a little bit of windage, slight bit of windage. There's much more. That's cool. All right. Now I'm gonna try and go back and forth between the targets.
The last challenge is the hardest, at least for me it was today, going from 540 yards, quickly transitioning to 640 yards.
I'm hitting off to the right slightly, so I think I'm actually don't need this correction. The windage correction seems like it's too much. Yeah, that was directly in the middle. I was aiming for the middle and hits directly in the middle. So the windage, there's nothing here, so it's telling me to do a half of an MOA, and I don't need it. So let me try that one more time with no correction for windage. That's what I think I've been screwing up on. Now a spotter would have caught that.
Forgetting a correction is another area where a spotter or a second shooter could help.
Yep. Dead center. Oh, I did it again. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit, I just keep doing the same shit. Okay, so take my time in between. Here we go. I'm going dead center mass. Get into the pocket tight. Yep, good. There's 1. And up to 13 1/4. Get the next one dialed in. Where are you? There you are. Now you better be dead on. Yeah, baby. I now know how to do this myself. I'm gonna dry fire it in. I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna dry fire it. So anyway, coming back in, approaching the rifle like Brian Kleckner does. It's now sitting into my pocket and it's lifted off the ground here, lifted off my bag. Then I settle in, and there you go, and it's perfect scope shadow, no scope shadow at all. Okay, so I'm at 540 yards. I wait till I hit this shot. I come off. I come up, dial to 13 1/4. I transition to the 640 yard target, press and hold, and I see it. That is my dry fire technique, and I'm gonna do it over and over again. So it's a habit. Anytime I'm in transition mode, I'm gonna know I gotta make sure that I am hitting the MOA adjustments. Second is I wanna give a real shout out to my wife who puts up with a ton of shenanigans from me. I cannot wait to spend time with you in Portugal.